today in downtown Harwich Port. It is a beautiful day, a little crisp, but it is beautiful, and it is the Saturday of the Memorial Day weekend, and that, of course, means that the Garden Club of Harwich is holding their annual plant sale and their flea market. And as you can see behind me, there is quite a line of people getting ready to go in at 9 o'clock, and to my right is a poster of all of the different various things that the Garden Club of Harwich does to beautify our town and to help people who need scholarships and toolships in that area. We have the local charities that they help out with beautifying gardens. They have a litter pickup crew. They do floral arrangements for the Brooks Library. We do, of course, holiday wreaths on poles in town buildings that you see around town every holiday season. There are 40 blooming barrels that are kept going all throughout the year, and your purchases at this particular sale will generously support all the community efforts that the Garden Club has. And as you can see, it's almost 9 o'clock, and there are many people waiting to get in to the annual plant sale here in downtown Harwich Port at Doane Park for the Garden Club of Harwich. And behind me here to my left are all of the wonderful raffle prizes that people will be taking raffles on that were donated by either members or friends and family of members. And they include this beautiful dollhouse. The Mermaid's Tale was the theme for it, and we have a beautiful handmade quilt here and some beautiful watercolors. And also, I think Sailing on the Herring was done by Bill Maloney. That's a print, this one right here. Beautiful, beautiful print. And there's a beautiful hydrangea bush that was donated by Hart Farm in Dennisport. It's right here. And now coming up is Kathy Arthur, one of the three people that were the the co-chairs of the committee this year, and Judy Martindale is the other person. Hi, ladies. I know you're very busy. Thank you for taking a few minutes of your time. I'll just scoot over here. Oh, my goodness. We have quite a healthy wind this morning, don't we? And I was just mentioning some of the wonderful raffle prizes that we have.
We had some wonderful raffle prizes.
Yes.
And our dollhouse, I don't want to hide it. Here's the dollhouse.
Isn't that beautiful? And it's fully furnished.
It was an old one. It was donated by one of our members. And she said it's like 35, 40 years old. So we just repainted it and made it a little mermaid just for the area. And there's some darling furniture in the back. A little handmade rug one of the members made with a mermaid on it. So it's been fun doing it. It's been a project for months, so it's been really fun.
And it goes well with the Harwich by the Sea theme that the Garden Club adopted again for this year.
Yeah,
And we have a beautiful planter box there.
the planter box this year. With those are also dishes that are made into tiles, and it's the box itself is what will not rot. It's it's a forever box, so that will be a nice object for someone to get.
And I know Robert Auer donated some mulch, and this beautiful painting, is this the one by Tom Leach?
Yes. Yeah, this is a watercolor by Tom Leach. And then we have another painting by Bill Maloney.
Yes, I was talking about
Limited edition print of Sailing on the Herring River. And then Dottie Davies made a beautiful quilt with shells, different shades of blue. And then we have this rug braiding collection from Janet Fitzgerald. And there is a book and some slippers and
Materials
to make a small
area rug.
Small rug, something.
Small rug, yes. And also I see these beautiful mats. Oh, these are just something to look at. Look at this.
And these are actually done by the imprint of the fish.
Oh my
And
goodness.
an artist does this with all the different colors, and then it's been vinyled, so it will be completely indestructible. But they're so pretty. Each one is different. Look how pretty. Aren't they lovely?
They are beautiful. They're nice enough to frame.
They nicer.
They are.
But they actually use the skin of the fish. They just lay it down, and that's the imprint. And
I didn't realize the process they use. That's amazing. And all of these items have been donated. Yes, by members.
See the coral bark maple tree.
Oh, yes. Let's take a good look at that one.
Crocker Nursery. It's a beautiful tree, and that every season it's a little bit different in the color. Even in the winter, you still have the red bark of the tree. That's beautiful. And we have a hydrangea bush and a rhododendron also that have been donated.
Wow, yes. I think the hydrangea was by Hot Farm.
Hot Farm and New England Gardens did the rhododendron bush.
Wonderful. And now we'd like to say a quick thank you to all of the sponsors that have made today possible. And we have here Agway of Orleans and Dennis, the tool doctor Charlie Wilson, who's here to sharpen anything, any tool, garden tool you might have, or knives. Cape Cod Tech School for the Roots and Roses, the Green Spot Garden Center, Starboard Side Landscaping, True Value Hardware in Harwichport, W.B. Richardson, The Farm, Shaw's Market in Harwichport, Stop and Shop in East Harwich, Phil Baroni, The Mill Stores, BY&D Insurance, Port Framing Gallery, St. Auburn Nursery, Blue Sky Landscape, Matt's Organic Garden, Crocker Nurseries, Robert B. Auer Company, Hart Farm, Pine Tree Nursery, New England Gardens, Cape Coastal Nursery, Snow's Home and Garden, Friends Marketplace, Harwichport Heating and Cooling, and White's Flowers. That is amazing to have that many sponsors. It really does take a village to help out the garden club sometimes, doesn't it, Judy?
Well, and you
they're amazing because they come through so beautifully for sponsoring and donating. Everybody's very generous. I think they're very appreciative of all the town gardens and everything that the garden club does here in the town. That they're
Christmas wreaths.
yeah.
Yeah. Helping
Yes, I went over the poster over there, and it's just amazing what the garden club does do. Yes, besides the scholarships and toolships. Yes. Well, thank you both so much for your time. I know you're going to be very busy in a few minutes because I know the line is getting quite long and they're getting ready, yes, to be let in. So we will go and visit the flea market. And thank you again for your time, Judy and Kathy, and also to your third co-chair.
Yeah.
Carolyn, who couldn't be here today, Carolyn O'Leary.
But she's here in spirit.
She is.
Yes, but she's with her new grandson, and that's important. Thank you so much, ladies. Bye-bye. And now we're here at the flea market. The town is kind enough to close off the street between the Harwichport Post Office and Doane Park so that the many items donated by the Garden Club members and friends and family of the Garden Club members that they no longer need but might be someone else's treasure are here at the flea market for you to discover. And behind me I have Cindy Lasty and Lorraine Cowie. They are the two ladies that are the co-chairs of this committee, and they put together a wonderful flea market year after year. You do a great job, gals.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Yes, and I see you're quite busy already.
Well already today.
Right, and it's just opening now.
Absolutely. Cold day, everyone waits in line, they're excited. We have a lot of great things at great values.
Yes, you do, and you do a great job putting it all together. Thank you. And we'll just well, the doors are opened, as you can see, and look at all of the people milling around, looking at various parts of the Garden Club plant sale, trying to find what would be best in their garden. And here we have Patty Tork. Hi, Patty. Good morning. How are you?
Chilly.
Yes, it is a bit windy and chilly. Which section are you assigned to?
Actually, I was the early morning drop-off crew, so I've been up and on the road since 7.
And you know, that's good for people to know because I think sometimes they just see the finished product and they don't realize what goes on behind the scenes.
That's right. That's right. So a lot of people.
Yes. Thank you very much, Patty.
Have fun.
Thanks. Over here we have the annual section. And as you can see, people are very busy picking out what they think will look best in their gardens. Behind us are some beautiful hanging plants. All of these, by the way, have been donated by the various sponsors we mentioned at the top of the piece and also by the Garden Club members. And many are cuttings from the Garden Club. I'm so sorry. And over here, we have some more beautiful plants.
There is a holding position over there. Oh, is there? Okay. And maybe you can find somebody who will.
All right, another Garden Club member here, Judy Longobardi. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Eileen. How you doing? Look at the crowd. Everybody is here.
No, isn't it amazing?
They started at 7:45.
Did they really lining up? Oh my
They
goodness.
started selling on the flea market.
Yes, we saw that. They've already done very well.
We should have had a lot of gloves because we could sell it with the weather.
Yes, I agree. Yes, bit more of a chill than we expected, but that's all right. The sun is shining and
Happy
no rain.
Memorial Day.
Thank you. You too. Oh, I love your hat. Okay, behind me here are the beautiful garden gifts that were either made or donated by Garden Club committee members, and as you can see, some beautifully potted plants that many are from their gardens, and people are very busy choosing things. Yes, and here in one corner of the garden gifts is a really cute t-shirt. Gardening is cheaper than therapy, and you get tomatoes, and that about says it all. And over here behind us are some more plants that were donated and or potted by Garden Club members. Behind me to my right are many of the wagons that the members have donated for the day to be used for people who want to load them up and bring them to the cashier and check them out. And this is the sun-loving plant section to my right. And behind me here is a beautiful selection of perennials. So another plant sale by the Garden Club of Harwich here in Harwich Port on Memorial Day weekend is being very successful, as you can see with all the hubbub around me. So please remember this and mark your calendars because it's the same day every year, the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. And I wish you all a wonderful weekend and a happy holiday. And by the time you see this, the holiday will be behind us. But we will be looking forward and getting ready for the plant sale next year. Diane DeJaneiro on our way out. Hi, Diane. Exciting morning.
I mean, it certainly is. We're very lucky today. It's gorgeous.
And I did try to speak to you a few minutes ago, and you couldn't speak with me because
we have so many folks coming up and asking us about our club, our garden club, and asking to join as new members.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
It is new. It is wonderful, and I think they see us as a real presence in the community now. We're very visible. We do our scholarships. We take care of the parks. So I've had a lot of people come up and ask how to join. So let's talk a minute about how to join.
Yes, please do.
We have a brand new, spanking new, just rolled out website, which we're very proud of. And if you go to gardenclubofharwich.org, you can find us. We've got lots of information about what our club is all about, our mission to beautify Harwich. We have information on what we're doing at any given time, what's open to the public. And we have applications you can download. We'd love to have you come join us if you're
we
interested.
certainly would. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And we also have some wonderful meetings with speakers.
Correct. Yes. Every month, first Tuesday of every month, we have really interesting speakers. We learn a lot about planting, gardening, horticulture. This year, we're going to be talking a lot about environmentally sound practices, best practices in the garden. So if you're interested in improving the quality of your gardens through best practices, and we'd love to have you.
And we occasionally have some teas.
Yes, we do. For those of us who like to visit with each other and get to know each other, we have a very big social component. It's a great way to make friends, lifelong, lasting friendships, and feel good about being part of a big organization that gives back to the community.
Yes, and we all have something in common.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Our love of flowers.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for your